back on Park Street, right?
It's been minutes.
The forest is growing nice now these days. That's basically what it's turning into here. Yeah, you wouldn't think row houses here, right?
It looks so good all the way down though.
Definitely. Just wish there was more time in the day to do stuff like that, right? Yeah, today I'm here with Josh. We're out here exploring Centralia once again. And now, of course, we're on Park Street. Good way to start the day. Here's the former house of John Lacaitis, is where he used to live. Everybody knows him from a lot of the famous stories here. The town that he was featured in. He used to have this lot looking very beautiful through here. Really nice, manicured looking. Now look at it. These are pretty cool looking.
The Town That Was is also on YouTube if you guys want to look it up to watch. It's actually a good video.
Former American Legion ground is on this side here. So I'll put Josh's information in for his photograph work that he does. You guys should check him out too. Another alleyway here. Used to be as wide as a road, I believe. We're going to move up here. We're going to check this out here in a second. Most likely. There's a cool sticker on here, though. Well, yeah, right here. Used to set the bench. You see in a lot of the videos where John was painting. Iconic symbol, basically, you could say, of the town. And that was where the bell and the war memorial was. Very nice. And then the American Legion sat back here. Josh and I were up here a few times, and we used to keep this mowed down pretty good and looking good, but a lot of events came over time, especially after COVID, that got us hard times to getting up here. So, let's take another good part about the history of this town. This is also the founding person of this town. His name is Alexander something. I can't remember off the top of my head. This is where his first house was on this property as well. And we move towards the front here. This is all original. One of the original walls ever built, first in this town. You see they blocked that part off pretty nicely, blended that in really good. But it's built, standard all this time, still here. So, brick sidewalk underneath me here, as you can see. Josh is running around getting his pictures. Again, we'll have all his information. We'll have him share it with us then. You guys can check his page out. He does a lot of different things. He's also a lot of fire apparatus and trains, stuff like that too. You know, a little bit of everything he does actually. So, and as always, no winter maintenance around. It's hard to see that sign there. That says no winter maintenance. I don't know who lives there though. Honestly, don't know. I've never met them or asked much questions about who lived there.
It is. Because,
yeah, he was a pretty cool guy, actually. I can see why he was so skeptical of taking people and talking to him, you know, at first. He gets so harassed over the years, you know. I can only imagine. Not too far, actually. Right up this alleyway here is where, sorry about that, Todd Bukowski, I think how you can say it. He fell through the hole, went down in there. He passed away a couple years ago, actually. Yeah. There's.
Don't you hear had me walking around and we were looking at what area of the whole.
It's in the fenced-in area, I believe, up there. I've ventured back in there, but I've never actually seen a hole, so I'm sure they backfilled it when that happened. Remember, this lot used to be nice and mowed down here.
Yeah.
And there's an opening right here.
Except one up here and one up there.
Yeah, this was always, I don't know, not too much anymore now, though, right? It does. It was a nice little spot, you know. I think there's pipes that vent from the ground, boreholes I think they're called, that come up all the way down through this way. And there's some that went down this way. I just don't know exactly where the line was, but it's somewhere in this area. It's so much easier to see when it's, you know, fall and winter time where those kind of things are. But to see what it actually become, you got to come out this time of year and see the growth. So, yeah. You can see how the trees are in lines here. Definitely was a little plot there, somebody's, and you know. Like I said, up in the distance there, someone does live there. We won't get too close to them though, but we'll definitely take a look from the distance though. So we're not too far. We're still on, I believe this is still Park Street here. Don't quote me on that though, right? I'm saying you can see it kind of trenched out weird in there. But as I'm coming out, you can see right here. I think I found the line I was looking for. These were here to monitor the temperatures and where the fire was moving around the town. So if we look, there's probably a whole bunch in a line that go all the way up through somewhere. That'd be interesting one day. Go around and see how many we actually find. We'll do a video count them one day. Let's make a perfect tree house right here. That's what that stuff is. I just walked through. So I just discovered what burn hazel is. So my legs are burning right now because I walked through burn hazel. Needless to say, it's a plant. Oh, that's nice looking there. A lot. That's how that one we were just looking at used to look like, just like this. Like I said, we won't go too far up there because like I see the sign already says no trespassing. So there's like a fire hydrant right there too, where it says that. It is. But yeah, that's one of the last remaining houses in Centralia. Nice and private area, actually, I would say. One of the nicer looking ones, more not attached to anything else, you know. It does say private property, so obviously we'll respect that and not go all the way up to it. But there it is, one of the last remaining houses in Centralia. I like how open it comes once you come over these branches here. This one over here you're talking about?
No, it's like nothing. I was going to go along the alley here.
What's crazy is the power lines still come through here.
Because I just said it, the telephone was right in front of it.
Look how that much growing on it right here, though. So, I wonder if they're actually used or not. You know?
I was going to say it, man, because fucking hell.
Over here, I believe there's a date on the sidewalk at one point I've seen. Yeah, right here, 1946. It says right here. This old chunk of sidewalk is still stuck in the tree that's growing, you know? Kind of goes a good distance here. Yeah, can't let you pass that shot up, right? Them weeds almost got them. Now, everything I think is going to make my skin burn. What was that called again? I forgot. Oh, right. Burn hazel. We're doing this like real men today. We had no bug spray on, nothing, right? No protection on our legs, and we all know better. Yes, that tree and this tree right here. Now this one, I don't know, it shows up real good on there. That was really nice. That one was really good too. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how old these trees are? Even that third one in the distance back there, pretty darn big. And they don't get the easiest of weather up here either. So. Well, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we just walk around town and see what we got. Speed things up a little bit for you here. Pretty much every couple steps we take, there's a cool old tree that has a good story to tell. Like I don't think we're gonna get out of this. What is this? Almost like a 2-block radius. I don't think we're ever gonna get out of here. But we are though. There's civilization coming up ahead there, and all that bright light that you can't see. But there's civilization. Don't know what kind, but it's there. This one dead center with all the green around it. It's pretty cool. It's a different color leaves and stuff than I've seen on most trees around here.
Oh, well, it's got like a fucking...
Like a white dust.
Weeping willow. This is like weeping willow right here. That's what it is. It's just now weeping.
That is really big though. I've never seen him that big.
Looks like a weeping willow.
It's so intense. Filled in right through there with little trees.
That's why I don't weep.
Yeah. Well, they might be reaching up because they sense the rain coming today. I'm surprised nobody's stole this for scrap yet. That's what's been going on, you know? Oh, it looks like someone has the camper set up out here. So we're just one more street down from Park Street now. But yeah, over here is a business or a house still. Property that's still being used. Speed stop used to be right here. Park place. I've never noticed this right here before though. An old electric box still hanging there. Another water arm right there. Main valve, you turn them on from the main that comes through town, or you turn off to the house. It's a mess. We're now in the center of town where 61 and 42 meet up. I really don't like the way they've done this road because now the tar and stones are everywhere and they're flying up in my shoes as I walk. Yo, quick powder. And they really want you to stop when you come down this hill. When you come in the Centralia, coming down. Graffiti Highway is up there at the top of that hill onto the right hand side. We'll get up there at some point today. See that as well. This is part of the area where we planted apple trees all up through here. These next 2 lots over, 2 city block lots. Over here a little bit on the right is Apple Alley. We did some on the right hand side, I believe. Yep, the right hand side only, and the little square block there. Square block areas here when we were doing this don't look as big as they used to do because, you know, obviously they're empty now. So pretty much from here to that stop sign you see right there is a city block. And it goes up around to the street we just came out of, which is a couple signs up. That's a square city block. That's what I'm referring to. I may pop a map up and show you what I mean on the maps. Draw it out for you. So Christmas every year, 4 of the original ornaments are hung here in the center of town on these poles. And then a major is set up across the street there. This tree did not stand the time. Gone. And we have another house down there yet. But it's left of the sidewalk. I'm one of the main corners of town. And this is all that's left. The windmills in the distance producing electric on top of the hill there. That's a nice little hike to get up there, actually. It's not bad. Park right up on Tom's land, and we walk up on his land. You know, he don't give a shit about us being there. I'll just shoot him a text, let him know we're coming. I'll continue walking the sidewalk here. They used to be homes and businesses or whatnot down through here. Actually, there's still a home across the street there. We'll like to keep them. But this is Apple Alley right here. Right, and we planted a lot of apple trees in that lot right there. I still see some of the fences in there. We're going to have to take a closer look and get some information on my buddy Bobby. By the way, happy birthday, Bobby Hughes from EP Camera. I think he's 21 today. I'm only kidding. Not positive on his age. I know I've seen it in that post, but I'm not going to put it out there. But yes, very happy birthday to you. He's the guy that directs EP Camera, which sponsored and helped clean up this town for over 5 years and plant all these apple trees I'm talking about. Go to their Facebook page or their website. Eastern Pennsylvania Coalition for Abandoned Mine Reclamation is what it stands for. If you want to know more about things like that. They do a lot of different things in the whole core region area. You guys can really check them out. It's a good group of people.
Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot.
So it looks like somebody decided they wanted to be more of a butthead than usual. Decided they wanted to spray paint on the side of the fire station. Thank you, y'all. Very nice. Very disrespectful. How about I come to your house and do this to you? That's just completely ignorant. People like that, just don't come here. If you're going to be doing stuff like that, just don't come here. This is the crap we're talking about. This is the stuff we're tired of. Y'all need to knock that off. I'm trying to be nice about it and be YouTube friendly. But honestly, if I catch you doing this, they ain't got to worry about visiting another place. This will be the last place you visit if I catch you doing this. And that goes from anyone that lives here in this town, anyone that has anything to do with this town. We will tell you all the same. Don't let us catch you doing that. It'll be the last time you ever do that. But anyhow, moving back forward, in front of the fire station again. Lately, there's been a quite a bit of runs going on, helping the helicopter land for a motor vehicle accident. That was pretty bad. Had to spray a bunch of dust down. So the fire truck does have a use. Centralia Burnsville page if you want to see more. Pop here in. I'm not going to take you all inside today, but there it is. You know, that's the best y'all are getting today because, you know, not everybody gets the grand tour. I'm not allowed to give it to you, so. Forest Street's up there. We'll check that out in a little bit. That's right here is where the 18-wheeler wrecked a couple weeks ago. Came down the hill too fast, wrecked right here. Took that pole out. That's right there. That area, that's all cleaned out. They put a new pole up already. Yeah, he was carrying salt, swimming pool salt, I believe it was, or was it ice melt? I'm not sure anymore. But yes, they do work, so everybody knows. Because, you know, years ago someone stole, you know, parts of the sign. Probably was still in the mailbox too if it wasn't cemented in, right? There's the police station, the former police station. People like to break things, so, you know, there's a lot of ignorant folk around. Not everybody's that way, I get it. But the little bit that are, they ruin it for the rest of everybody. So, I don't think the light here has been fixed yet. Looks pretty broken still. Yeah, there it is. We were just discussing those lights right there, ladies and gentlemen. They do not make them like that anymore. You won't see that anywhere ever again. I just wish those things still shine bright and work. Well, we're going to head back, refresh on some drinks. We parked in a whole other end of town. So, we're going to get back in, like I said, get some drinks, refresh a little bit. Get back to covering the whole town by the end of the day. What's that?
I didn't think I was going to even stop down there.
Yeah, he was. This is an old little driveway that came up here. This was actually right next to the firehouse was the post office. Right here. And this lot next to it. And then, I'm not sure what this was about here. So, remember Sundays it'll say about 3-4 years ago before COVID hit, whatever it was, right? A weekend out here wouldn't be quiet. It'd be full of people, rambunctious, four-wheelers everywhere. All kinds of dumb stuff going on. Yeah, since they covered the highway up and stopped all that, well, a lot of it, you know, but you still get, it's coming in town now though, like, you know, once we get up to Laura Street and we see those areas, it's a lot worse than what it used to be, and it's kind of sad to see actually. A lot of history just disappearing. And this is a very big known town, you know. Known for a tragedy pretty much, made it famous. Right here's where we do the major scene every year. So clean it up and behind the major have the flag. That'd be real cool in this corner actually. We can go over and take a look. We could. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I think there's one right there behind us though. That's just in the tree line. So yeah, this is just needs a quick mow down. That's usually all it takes right here. Yeah. I got pictures of us out here at night with the spotlights on with the Jeep digging this out right before winter, getting it nice and cleaned up. But that was like a last minute hurry up and get it ready, you know. It's really cool. If you look at these poles, there's outlets on the top of them right there where they plug in the ornaments. Yeah. But yeah, this won't be hard to clean up. You see the line that's being followed. So.
Flagpole right in there, man.
Yeah.
Or something.
This trees are taken over pretty good there, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to get that accomplished. And even, you know, like once a month, you know, knock it down just to keep up with it makes it so much simpler, you know. been a while since he's been up here, so he's really documenting really well with his photographs. This used to be like my backyard for years. I only lived 4 miles from here. Straight shot to get in here. It took me only 3 or 4 minutes to drive up the street. Before I continue up that road, I have to sneak back here in the shade for a moment. Show you, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this was a natural road. It was wide at one point, as you see the pavement dug up really well there. Tree. Wind's picking up now. Definitely feel a storm coming in, and we're on a higher elevation here, so we'll definitely get hit with it at some point. I might hit that branch before anything. Like I said, this road continues all the way over to the next one. Bush growing there, bush going there. Oh yeah, there's an apple tree right there. Fence right there, you see it? Alright. I can't find my finger in the picture. There's my finger. But anyways, it's right there. So ladies and gentlemen, while Josh goes, adventures down where I just was and gets his photographs, I'm going to walk up here a little bit and have a chat. I know I promised you a Centralia series, but due to work schedules and all that goes on, you know, life in general, it's been really hectic for me. Change of work schedules and all that, you know. Promotions do that to you. So I wasn't unable to get that done this year. Not saying this isn't going to happen in the future, but I'm sorry I disappointed everybody with that. I'll try to get out here a few times and show you the town here and there as it goes over the years, but there's so many people that come here to do videos. I don't want to keep doing a dead subject. But yes, I do have a lot to do with this town, so does Josh. And we know a lot of people here that still live here, and we're going to give you a different side of it. They don't want to be on cameras. They don't want to be bothered. We respect that. You know, they had a lot of bad history with camera producing crews and stuff like that. People in general coming to bother us. We're not for doing all that. And yes, we're very passionate about this town. Like that graffiti on the up there on the firehouse, it's unacceptable behavior for anywhere in society to do something like that to a historical place like this. This town only has so much left, and here people coming to visit, not showing respect, not showing homage, they're just disrespectful, vandalizing it. And I know a majority of people aren't that way, and I thank you all for that. To you that come and volunteered all those years and helped do cleanup events, there's a Jeep group that did it one on their own that funded it themselves. They're phenomenal. I'll get their name and put their recognition in there too. But anyways, that's my rant and rave, and my apology for not getting the series done this year.
So yeah, motorcycle guys went the way we were going to go, and we're going to let them do their thing. We don't bother other people while we're here. So we're going to go up this way. Behind John's house, there's a bunch of alleyways. So we're on Park Street. Was this west or east? Or
This is West Park Street.
West Park Street.
Alright.
I'm telling you, he got it looking nice. If you guys haven't seen the video of the town that was, I recommend it. I have that, and with Joe that came up here, the NFL producer.
The Lost Town.
He's a really good guy. The Lost Town. He did a good video of it up here too, but there's a lot of.
I'll probably go home and watch at least the John Lakota one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like
The second one though, the town was a good one. The second one was a lot of controversial with the producer and Tom and the town folks and stuff, where the finances went for being in that video and stuff like that. So that's an inside scoop that most people don't know.
I gave it to the League.
But yeah, he gave it to the Legion instead of the fire company, where it was actually going to do good for the town.
And the fucking
And the Legion,
the one that fucking out of town.
and the Legion don't really do nothing in the town, far as I know. I could be wrong. If I am, someone will correct me. I'll just say, please be polite about it. You know, I am known to be wrong. No need to be rude about it. Right there used to be steps right here. Right there they are. Really nice. See how the wall, it came all the way up to it there. There's still a resemblance of it there from the one that was torn out that Josh and I were just talking about off camera. There's a wall in the corner that we had trees like this growing through it, how this looks. And we cut that out with chainsaws. It took a long time, loppers and all that good stuff. Weed whacked, cleaned it out real nice, and then graffiti started happening to it real bad. Harold could see it from his house, and it looked really, really tacky, in other words, we'll say it like that. So, a lot of controversy going on up here before COVID. The wall got torn down. We had to do it with the backhoe. Tom did that one day. And we blocked off the entrance behind us, which can't turn around and show you because I'm not recording another group of people up here. But, yeah. Kind of sad how things like that happen. A nice historical wall just down falling. This whole neighborhood here, this is what it's all going to look like one day if they're even lucky enough to have a road, right? Yeah. So, a preview of what Centralia is to come one day right here. It looks nice, don't get me wrong. As you see, many of properties are gone, overgrown. And the local plug. Fire hydrant left in time. Scrapped out the best it could, obviously. It's a little trail that actually walks up to it. It's amazing. It goes actually up in the center up here. That must be a hangout spot. Yeah. There we are. To the fire hydrant here. So as I say a lot, typical coal region style. Someone threw some trash out. Little campfire burn pit. That is a tiny little one, yeah. Probably not a good spot to do that at, though. Yeah, this will wrap us right up to the burn zone up here. And then I guess we'll cover that real quick and then head. Alright, here was the spot. Here all this is. That's cold air coming out of there now. That's different. That's cold air. Right there. I got pictures of steam coming out of here, but that's cold air coming out of there now. I should have brought the temperature gauge up with me. Yeah. Left it down in the car. I didn't think I was coming up here yet. There's a little crack in the rock there. I'm worried about snakes now too. Well, how this rock cracked and broke. That's different. They must say there was some heat. That's solid packed dirt there, ain't it? Like almost like red shale or clay. But this is definitely a hot spot where I'm standing. Right? It's just a little warm out, that's all. That's some cool looking rock though. That's not water you hear, that's wind. They'll end up coming to the off-road area basically. From what I understand, it used to be a mining operation back this direction. And that's why those trails go so far back like that and whatnot. But yeah, supposedly somewhere back in those woods you can find the fire, but I've never found it back through there searching around. And as always, there's always good shots of that church around. We're going to work our way over that way and I'll show you the hill that's most pictures you see smoking then. Oh, it's getting really warm up here. I'll tell you what. Humidity and the wind stopped. I mean, you can't tell because the windmill's in a direction over there. They're blowing really nice, you know.
Yeah, up in the air.
Those things are very loud when you're up close to them. There's a constant humming coming from it. You see the fire tower? Or is that a cell tower in the middle of
it? That's what I was just zooming in on.
Mind your way?
That's a cool fucking tower.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
I thought it was a fire tower too.
There's the church. Looks really cool in this direction.
There he is. Scared him away. Flew in my face a couple times. Yeah, this is a very old cemetery here. And the wall took a little tumble over the years, but there goes a good distance there. Not many people in there either, I noticed. Which, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It's good because people are still alive. Maybe it's a bad thing because it's not being used. So SS Peter Paul is what it's called. The gate is locked really nicely too. That wall goes the length of the property, I guess, the whole way around. Very thick in some areas. I wonder if they got the stone from locally, from the town. It's amazing, isn't it? The amount of stone everywhere. Like, just in this pile alone right here, just like, holy amazingness. And that's all it is stacked. It's not molded in or anything like that. At least it don't look like it ever was. I know. How much effort that took to do that, and then for after all these years, I mean, for this, the condition it's in, this is not bad. For being natural like that, stacked up. I mean, look how nice and precise they did this. And you want to talk about snake haven, you know, no wonder nobody wants to fix that wall, you know? And then we're on the backside of St. Ignace Cemetery, St. Ignace, I believe it's said. It's not a real easy way in there. That gate's actually a pretty tall fence on top of it, goes around it. So, there's one moving in the direction there. Here's the borehole, or board, I believe it's called. Well, yeah, they use that to monitor the gases, the levels and stuff like that, temperatures. And this property here that we're looking at was Connaughton's gas station. The fire came from that direction over there that we're looking now. Starts to cross over here through some of the cemetery, through this zone, and over to the burn zone. And a lot of that wall we were talking about down there, some of it ended up here on these spots. Try to stop people from parking and hanging out, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's taking over again, man. That was all open too.
You see, like, you see them big stone there that came from that wall over there on Park Street. It's pretty sad to see that come like that, you know, end up here in this kind of pile, you know. Those are some big stone, you know. I wonder how they moved it back in the day, you know. I mean, obviously they were miners. They knew how to move stuff, so. Connaughton's gas station. And we have an ambulance coming up the street, so let's stay out the way. Deer that sat over here, fake deer. That were really cool, and they kept it nice and mowed. Obviously, it wasn't all the way out in the road like it is now. There's a sidewalk back there that you could used to be able to see. And this is only like, I would say 5-6 years ago. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less, give or take, obviously. And a deer sat right back in there. They're really cool. And their house sat here. There's videos on YouTube of the last abandoned house in Centralia, which isn't the last house, but there's people that went in there and documented the destruction and the ignorance of people that came to visit in the town. Speaking of visitors, there's some there. But this property is really well overgrown now. The sidewalk here is almost completely gone. Can't see nothing in there anymore. Going over to where this vehicle is parked because there's a peach tree I want to look at. I don't want to be stopped today. I'm doing it. Alright, so right here is where the house used to sit. Nice property. There's still a resemblance of a pole over here. That grew into trees. Or the tree grew around it, I guess you could say. Right there. And pretty much right here where all this dirt is, right here, was the house. There was a basement and everything. 2 floors. And there's a fence right here that you can't see, but that's where I was telling you the story about Todd Hadowski, I believe you say his name, is where he fell through in a hole in his grandma's yard one day. And the story goes, they ran across to Connaughton's gas station, one of his family members, cousins maybe, or a friend, and got help for him. And the whole story's out there. Someone else can explain it since they already have many other times, like I said, on YouTube. I don't want to bore you with that, but of course, you know, the locals dumping trash, as always. There trails that go back. There's boreholes that go down through here that check temperatures and stuff like that. Oh, there's something in that box moving. See, right there's the peach tree. And there's actually peaches on it. Very nice peaches on that. Something in that box is moving. Right there.
Is that a box of paint?
No, but watch, it's moving. That's weird. But the peaches are growing great on there. Look at that. Wow, they're all over. Looking great. Yeah, them bad boys. It's producing really nice. You see the peach tree right there? That's growing really nice this year. I say that box is, see?
Oh, what the fuck?
See? What is going on there?
You got something in there. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I'm not messing with that. That's wild. Nice. But you really can't see the fenced-in area through all that brush there anymore.
Yeah, man, it's growing up. It's sticking out too.
And I like how the front end of the property there, the Wilmer's property, is all weeded. But if you go in the behind it,
dude.
it's not where the house used to sit. But yeah, right here's the fence. Somewhere back in that property there. Hey, look, there's a big chunk of it missing. There's the couch. Yeah, why not, right? That was a dick move to put that there. But somewhere back in there is a hole that he fell in. And I'm not messing with that. You know, I know those shafts go pretty far. So we were just discussing this. In a previous video, this telephone pole here was actually falling down, right? And it's actually been replaced, brand new. But our issue is it comes over to where John's house used to be, and there's nothing there. So why did they even replace it when...
They took the ones down going to Carl's house.
Yeah. And then it comes, like I said, from across the street to that pole there on the corner, to another one there, to here, to there, and there's nothing over there. It doesn't go that direction or up the alley. So why did they replace this pole right here and put the electrics back up to a box that's not being used is beyond me. So ladies and gentlemen, we are at a spot that, I don't know, I don't think we took a vote on it, but we're going to say it's pretty much a unanimous vote. This is one of our favorite spots to come to. This used to lead up to the old sports arena for the football stadium, soccer field, whatever it was, right? For the high school that used to sit up here. And this wall is a stone wall that goes the whole length of the road, both directions, overgrown by the tree. Last time a wall was cut back with all these trees and exposed, it's no longer. That's what we were talking about earlier. This corner has disappeared over the years here. But this is very nice. And it would go up to what used to be the high school area. But we had to stop here before we're actually going to go down and hopefully look at the actual mine fire today. But we wanted to stop here by Harold's house. Please be mindful. Leave Harold alone, everybody. And take a look at this before we took off. There it is. Very beautiful work that was done here years ago.
So here we are. We're going to go check out the mine fire now. We parked conveniently at the beginning of the trailhead here, which is easy to find anymore these days because the trailhead is here. So this is where the Centralia mine fire went. To give you an idea where we're at, we're located, probably say what, a good 5 miles from town, give or take. So you come back here, this whole hillside back here is actually on fire in front of us. Very viney back here anymore though. And you see these trails right there. There's actually steam coming out. I can actually get that on video. It's right there. You know, that's a big spot for it. And it comes out everywhere actually. And we'll travel around here. We'll get up closer to that in a moment. Walk around the corner a little bit. This is another hot spot for it. So we're talking about bugs, and here they are. But yeah, not so much showing over here at the moment. I would think so. That's pretty funny. So we're trying to hike back a little bit more, hopefully find a little bit more to it. Usually it's a lot showing a lot better than what I'm seeing today. I'm just going to follow the Urbex trail to it all. Let's see if there's anything back here. All the way up the hill to where it's at. This is a really cool terrain back here though. I don't really see any signs of it here, but I do see a trail that goes up. I see a trail that goes up right here. But up above it I don't see much more of a trail. Right here. Almost tripped over something. That ain't as bad as I thought to get up to it. Wow, there it is. Oh, it's rolling out of there, nice. So I do have my temperature gauge with me, my laser one. We're gonna get that out. See what we got. We'll shine it down in there. We got 118, 115, 16. Everybody can see where that light's going, the laser. 120. 120, 119 we're averaging. And ground temperature out here so everybody sees it's like 80. Over there, 77. Up in here, it escalates pretty quickly. And that's a pretty cool shot there. I'll tell you what, we can shoot a temperature at it and see if it's actually anything at it, coming out of it. 91 out of there, 84 up there. Right there is hot, right here. Right here is 10 degrees difference, right here. Bring the camera up to show everybody. So it's like 88 right here, 87, and I go right here, it jumps right to 91, 92. So there might be something venting right there. It's really hard to see in this kind of weather though. See like how that dropped real quick over here, temperatures. Then directly in front of us is 76. So So that might be where we're smelling it from, but not like that was up there, right? We have to go talk to Josh before we end this video. And he keeps running away taking pictures. Resemblance of the railroad. There's a railroad tie there.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
I was asking real quick before he takes off again on me. How do they find your pictures? How do they find you?
J Graphius Photography on Facebook.
Awesome. I'll put a picture of the link below then.
Yeah,
in the
I'll
description.
give the YouTube link and then
I'll add that in there, yeah. So I'll put everything links in the description for him as well.
Fire apparatus and everything else. J Graphius Fire Photography on Facebook and Instagram.
There you go. Give it a shot, you won't be disappointed. Like I say, give him time and let the man work, get them out to you. Be patient, he will get to it. Got a lot of room there. How many do you think you got for today, average take? I got about like 4 hours of footage to go through.
Like 395.
No kidding.
With double pictures though, triple pictures or something. So
Yeah.
everyone comes out there.
Yeah, it looks here, I almost got 4 hours of footage on this one alone, plus my other camera, I have some on there.
Gonna be a lot of going through pictures for a while,
So the same here with editing this one. I have a video before this I still have to put out from yesterday. I didn't even touch on editing yet.
Michael Bob, or is that how you say his name? John.
Oh, yes, I believe that's how it's said.
Rise above and crack on. See you in the next.